Hey guys, Vats here from Aussie Playground and welcome to another episode of Aussie Pit Stop. Today we have the LaTrax Teton and I'm going to be swapping a lot of parts on this truck today. I'm going to be transforming it into an absolute pimp machine. We've got new aluminium shocks, we've got aluminium upper decks, aluminium shock towers. A lot of these components actually came from AsiaTees. I will try and have links in the description for you to check out some of these parts. This one here, however, I did not get from AsiaTees. This is an aluminium steering rack. I actually found this one on eBay. But everything else I got from AsiaTees. We've got hubs, shock towers, body posts. Also have a Savox servo that's going to go into the truck, which I'm very much looking forward to. Should improve the steering quite a bit. We've got a gear or clutch case rather, which is kind of like a gear cover. Also going to be going brushless. Now this I actually picked up from Hobby King. It is the Trackstar 1/18 scale brushless system. I'll have a link in the description for you as well if you want to go check this guy out. Got a glitch buster in there. I don't know if I'm going to need it, but hopefully you'll be able to get used. Also have some ball bearings from Boom Racing. Again, I got this one from AsiaTees. So very much looking forward to going full ball bearings right throughout the truck. Some new wheels and tires. This is actually from the Vaterra Kalahari, I think. I picked these up quite a number of months ago. I actually saw GeoStealth R1 with these first, and he gave me the idea to get them for this particular truck because they do have some foam inserts. It's a much denser foam in here, whilst the stock ones don't have any foam in it at all. So fresh new look, new rubber, why not? We'll change the look of the truck completely. And of course, last but not least, we have a brand new body that I'm going to be painting up, which I'm yet to decide exactly what I'm going to do with it. So without wasting too much time, I'm going to clear the bench here. I'm going to start pulling everything apart on this truck, and I'll come back if I need to midway and sort of show you some of the progress, talk you through some of the issues that I may or may not be having, and yeah, hopefully this won't take too long to transform this truck into something very special. Alright, so this is what I'm up to at the moment. This is actually day 2, believe it or not. I'm about to finish off the rest of the truck. I'm going to be installing the steering servo, mounting the ESC, putting the receiver back on, and hopefully powering this thing up for the first time today. So we'll see how we go. I actually started filming this pretty late last night, and this is as far as I got. Now I did make one little mishap when I ordered all my parts. I've only got one of these aluminium diff cases for one side. They use the same diff cases and I only got one. I'm missing one for the rear unfortunately, but I will get that one at a later stage and complete the entire truck. I don't know if there's any adjustable links available out there at this stage, but I would like to get some adjustable links. And of course the aluminium dog bones, which I haven't ordered yet. I want to see how these hold up. My guess is that these will pretty much shred in the not too distant future with the brushless power that's going to be running on this truck. And the gears inside are also plastic, so I don't have high hopes for this truck at the moment running brushless power, but I'm not going to be caning it too much. It's definitely going to get some runtime. You will see it running, but hopefully it'll last at least 1 or 2 battery packs before I have to upgrade either the dog bones or the gears inside, which I believe are already available to buy in metal or steel. So I'm going to keep going now. I'm going to install the steering servo, mount up the ESC, put the receiver back on, finish the truck off, and yeah, even paint up the body, and then we'll come back with the finished product and I'll run you through all the pros and cons that I've had come across so far as I'm building this truck. Okay, so there we have it. My LaTrax Teton, aka Jeff, is now fully complete. Now, the reason why I've called it Jeff is if you watch the channel, I have kind of jokingly called it Jeff because either I can't pronounce Teton right, or some people have said that it means nipple or something in French. So I decided to call it something else. And Jeff was just a word that came to mind. I don't know why. That's just a simple way of calling an RC something different, I guess. And yeah, I decided to play on that joke. And here's the finished product. Now the paint job, Although it may look okay from a distance, it's not perfect, of course. This was very difficult to do, especially on such a small bodied RC. This side is probably the worst side. The best side is actually this one here. Once I started sort of cutting out the letters and doing the border on them and everything else, I started to sort of get the hang of it. But I did all this with masking, and it wasn't easy to do it with masking. If I had my time again, I probably would have used liquid mask, and I think I may have had better results. But anyway, that's the body. Let's take this guy off, and I'll show you inside the actual truck itself. That is the finished product now. So I have everything installed, my Savox servo, my motor, got my ESC, which fits really snugly inside the little plastic kind of border that was the original for the original ESC, so it fits really nice. I'm still using the same remote, so the receiver and everything else is still in there just fine. Didn't see the need for a glitch buster, so I didn't use that. But everything went together pretty nicely. For the most part, everything went together really nicely. Everything fits really well, with the exception of the shock towers. Now, you may have noticed already, I've got these great big long screws kind of sticking out here. Now, these screws, only a couple of them actually thread into the shock tower, and you can see that there's still quite a fair bit of play, especially in the big one. There's still a bit of play. So these aluminium body posts and shock towers, they don't fit together too well. I'm hoping that the manufacturer will actually look into it and get that rectified in the future. But I couldn't actually get any screws to fit or thread in correctly. So I've used these extra long ones, and they seem to hold okay. They're kind of just slotted in there, but they don't come out too easy. So hopefully that won't create any problems in the future. But that's really it. I mean, the truck looks really nice now. Has a little bit more weight to it. Suspension is not bad, probably a little bouncy, but it is a very light RC, so I'm going to see how it goes. I haven't really changed the oil on the shocks or anything. These are all as they came in the box. I'm going to run it as is and see if I need to do any adjustments afterwards. But I'm actually very happy with this. I've had a little bit of a cheeky go just on my driveway to make sure everything was working okay. And yeah, this guy really gets up and boogies. I can't wait to show you some running footage. I'll take it out to the track when the weather clears up a bit, because we are in the middle of winter at the moment and everything's kind of soggy and wet. So yeah, very happy with the end result, and I think I'm going to leave it here. If you guys want to know more about the upgrades that I've done on this truck, please check the video description. I will have part numbers and all links in there to the AsiaTees website where I got everything from. If I don't have a link, I'll at least include the part number for you so you guys can Google it and search it up on your relevant websites. But that's it. Thank you all very much for watching. Please, if you did like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I'll speak to you guys next time.